4. It was their 5th straight victory. The Milwaukee Brewers hit 3 long balls as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-2. Nick Fry collected win number 2 on the year as the Rockies downed the Cardinals 2-1.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And now, Willie Castro. He will lead this one off today. Now here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand in D-Row. Through the first 5 games of this set, 1 and 4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
And now here is Joaquin Diaz, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. And we'll have summer sun in abundance this afternoon. 95 degrees at first pitch. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's 4 for 13. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Here's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Chopped up the line to first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Darno gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Zack Wheeler will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop Game 2, win Game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Row, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Swing and a liner. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder,
Striding in is Sean Michel. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him. In there, strike one.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So stepping in is Ronald Acuna. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And now the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Batting fourth.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Comes into play here at 273. 11 home runs and 37 RBIs. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Nope. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Chopper to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. Second inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First offering. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And that misses, 2-1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Rowdy Tellez is on deck. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's set and the pitch.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Lindor gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit hard to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit to batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
As he grounds one briskly to short. Over to Albies. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Zack Wheeler, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, 0-2. Here it is. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And that misses 2-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
He's set. The 2-2. Fouled away. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Pretty impressive for a catcher. It's rare that you see a catcher maintain a great average over the course of a full season.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he rips it on the ground to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. His career line against Wheeler. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-1. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box, Austin Riley, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. A 1 pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in for the Braves, Alex Jackson. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First offering, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here, and plate one will go now to the top of the third. Atlanta leads it 2-1. Standing in now, Willie Castro.
The second base.
As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Joaquin Diaz. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Skied down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And it's fouled away. Misses, ball 2. Here's Donaldson down at third. And that's the second out. Here's Javier Baez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now the pitch. The 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Baez at second with 2 down. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Called strike 0-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Steven Matz. Here's the first pitch to him.
Matz.
Fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pulled hard down the line and left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next to hit is Sean Michel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. One out and a runner on second base. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Two and two. The 2-2. Popped him up. Baez is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Ready now is Ronald Acuna, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here's the 2-0. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Two out here and a runner at second. Fouled off. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back to Truist Park following this.